So you want
If we all want to pay attention to Adrian's fem top.
All right.
No, it's a dude. It's a dude.
We're talking about this. We're gonna talk about this. No, because I'm gonna put everybody on fucking game right now. All right? Because people on TikTok put me on fucking game, and it doesn't look good on camera right now because like the way I'm sitting and shit.
TikTok's just a liberal lie.
Ribbed tank tops. The women's ribbed tank tops from Target are a fucking look. They are a look, and women have been hiding this from us because they don't want us to look good in tank tops. The cut, like the material.
What pants are you wearing with those?
Yeah, what pants are you wearing?
I wore my black ripped jeans with those.
Some Daisy Dukes? Like, what's going on?
Nah, you got my black ripped jeans.
I want to wear black
my necklace, watch.
Get you some Dickie pants, bro.
Some Dickie pants?
Yeah, with
I
those.
do got to get me some Dickie pants, actually. Not gonna lie.
I feel like the holy pants.
Dicks
you got to get
my pant.
I'm gonna ignore that. With the sleek look of it, I think if you went down in some like Dickies pants, man.
See, but like, I got good looking legs. So like, I'm more of like a 5-inch inseam shorts, and like maybe like a button down, like a short sleeve button down type shirt.
With that.
With this like under, you know.
I have been noticing people have been wearing like wife beaters underneath like an open like.
That's always been a look. That's never not been a look.
Yeah, it's like Miami Vice.
Well, I'm just saying it's just like it's starting to come back a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wearing that like 2 years ago.
I'm telling you, get you one in any color, and then look at yourself in the mirror. Get like real nice dressed up in it, and look at yourself in the mirror and be like, damn, this tank top makes me look good. I was looking at myself like, damn, like I'm a little guy. This tank top makes me look good.
Yeah.
Like, I got confidence in this. I got confidence in this.
I mean, whatever makes you feel good.
What if we don't own mirrors?
Yeah, what if we don't believe in mirrors?
You have a phone, right? It has a camera?
No.
That's not a mirror.
I'm off the grid.
What are you recording with right now, Ken?
No, like he's like, I'm off the grid while also doing a podcast. That's like the most not off the grid you can be.
Tell me about it. That's what I've been saying for years.
I was thinking like one of these days, like we could just dress up Gannon, like have a bag over his head, have a voice changer, and just like have some Rorschach type beat going on, like on the mask. Like it'd be kind of tight. Because early on when we were doing the podcast, it was like him, but he was like a skeleton persona. You know, people didn't know who he was.
That was cool. I like those days better.
Yeah. Now they know what he looks like, and they all love him.
No.
They all love him, and they do. Gannon, come on.
Yeah.
They love you.
I don't care about that. I don't care for their love. I care for yours.
All right,
Doja Cat. Jesus Christ.
Barring this guy's fucking hatred of love. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Something Original podcast. It's great to be back. I had technical difficulties last week, so I had to produce off camera, off site, but we're back at it again in our virtual studio, joined by our lovely host,
Ricky Sanchez.
For Rick and Morty?
No, I said Ricky Sanchez, not.
I mean,
Ricky
that's
Sanchez.
Yeah.
Tomato.
Yeah.
It's literally two different people. God, you guys, Jesus.
Yeah, I'll literally look it up right now.
Ricky Sanchez, and it's not gonna be Rick Sanchez.
Watch it pull up like a fucking Hispanic Rick Sanchez.
Yeah, it's gonna be like
Ricky
Carlos Santana.
Ricky Gervais.
Like, oh shit.
No, Ricky Sanchez, Puerto Rican basketball player.
There we go. See, fucking told you.
You're not a Puerto Rican basketball player.
Oh, okay, what are you trying to say?
You're not 6'11".
Well, I'm on camera. How can you tell?
Stand
I'm
up.
sitting down.
Stand up. Go stand up.
No.
Go stand by your door.
I don't want to. Pretty comfortable right now.
You skipped his introduction to.
No, I mean, we just kind of went on. I was about to say, like, oh, and also we have our other co-host.
Tony Dungy.
There we go. So welcome back, guys. Like Adrian was saying, he's been out. We haven't had the gang together in like a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is weird. Not really, but welcome back, everybody, and families all here, and we're queer. Look at your tank top, Adrian. Tell me we're not fucking.
I look good. And you know I look good. I know you're looking at me like, damn, my producer
Looks like
good.
Looks like he stacked up some toilet paper roll and made a
delicious.
tank top out of it.
Submissive. Breedable.
I want to go that far.
No.
You definitely look submissive. not. I want to go breedable. There's actual like people that love. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Ew, I like cringed out as I was thinking about
Were
it.
you gonna start talking
you gotta
about
change your-
some shit?
You gotta change your
No, it's
algorithm, Chase.
My algorithm. What's wrong with my algorithm?
Everything.
Get
Oh,
God.
yeah, I was getting those poop videos, remember? And now it's changed now. I'm better. Sorry.
Disco.
Sorry, that kind of.
What happened to
I
it?
think you need to turn your mic around again.
Disco.
That's better. So much better. We talked about disco before. All right, actually, Adrian, we need advice on this. When you think of groovy, what do you think of, jazz or disco?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Option C, Austin Powers. That's the first thing I think of.
Wouldn't that fall in line with disco, though?
What are the options? Disco and jazz?
Yeah, jazz.
Shit, actually, that's a tough one because
There's only one right answer.
I know, there's only one right answer.
is there only one right answer?
There's only one right answer.
I swear I've heard people call it jazz groovy.
When?
Since its inception, brother.
But like, weren't they also using that in like the disco era? Didn't those two eras weren't they like back to back or some shit?
Jazz came out in like, what was it, the 40s or 50s? And disco was the 80s.
I thought disco was like.
Oh, so you think people in the 40s were like, hey, that's pretty groovy. You just solidified
Yeah.
my reasoning. Thank you.
Yeah, no, they probably were.
I'm going to leave now.
So is it disco?
I'd say. That's what I actually will say.
It's jazz.
Hey, yeah, say, that's pretty groovy.
You like jazz?
Hey, you like jazz?
It's what the kids are calling groovy nowadays.
I don't know if I trust that groovy word. I told my son not to use it around his grandmother. Makes her uncomfy.
Can you feel the groove, Jimmy?
Yeah.
I like a little bit of groovy on my mashed potatoes.
There won't be much groovy in Vietnam, son.
I mean, that's 20-something years later, but...
Yeah, that's like,
No,
What was
it's
Vietnam?
40s. I should have said World War II.
yeah,
Yeah.
come on, man. Jeez,
Hey.
get your
Yes.
historical
I'm
facts
off
in
my
order.
game. It's been a while.
There's nothing groovy about Nazis.
Hitler's just on the saxophone. Just
He was an art student, failed art student at that.
should have went to music school.
Explains
It
his
would've changed the
cringe.
course of history. What if he
Yeah.
was musically talented? What if he was a great ballet dancer and he just didn't know?
Well, isn't that Kanye? Kanye was a very successful musician, but he went kind of Hitler-esque.
He's just got really bad mental health, and everybody loves to see him go off the rails, but nobody likes to see him get the help he needs. Mental health matters.
Yeah. And and the media doesn't help, obviously, with that.
Okay.
It's like they love it. They're just like, oh yes, like Kanye saying more slurs. Like we need to pump this out.
I think of,
but nobody is ever reaching out and being like, hey, please.
I always think of the interview
Get help.
where James Franco's like, manja, manja, manja. You know, they're like, keep feeding me shit. Talking about like people. That's just it's like what people want.
Yeah.
Because no one likes a success story nowadays. If you notice that, no one likes a recovery or an underdog or a comeback.
Or it's like we don't ever see the recovery process, and the recovery process, I think, to them is just so boring. And then once they finally do get recovered, you see some posts where it's like, oh, you know, like they're finally healthy and, you know, all that stuff. But it's never, because they can't feed content out of it now because they're no longer like sick and
like they did with Bam Margera. They didn't talk about Bam when Bam was getting in rehab, getting help, but they will talk about when he's like, "I'm gonna smoke crack and die if I can't see my son," which is counterintuitive, first off. But
yeah, crack and looking over children.
Yeah,
Not a good combination.
Yeah, giant squid. I don't see how that would help, like seeing his son.
What?
The Kraken.
I just don't understand.
you were quick with that one. I like that. That was quick.
It was it made no sense whatsoever. But there's the thumbnail, everybody. It's gonna be a Kraken. Have you guys noticed the thumbnails? I'm popping my fucking bussy on those.
Chat, clip that.
Yeah,
I'm serving some cunt with my thumbnails.
Silly girl.
City girls up.
What are you doing out here on a Thursday serving cunt like that? Girl, if you don't get your... I fucking love that video.
Oh, there's a video?
That's some dude with like a real fucking like saliva. He like talks like real saliva-y, like his S's, and that's what he says. He's like, "Silly girl, what are you doing out here on a Wednesday serving cunt like that?" I'll have to find it and send it to you.
The fall of man.
Yeah, well, maybe include it.
So, apricot or apricot, man?
We already
Apricot.
discussed this. Apricot.
Is it
Apricot.
Apricot.
There was one
Apricot.
wrong answer said.
Well, you're the tiebreaker, Gannon, so please enlighten us.
Apricot.
What? What are you talking about?
It's fine. My girlfriend says it like apricot. We got into this discussion yesterday.
All right, hold on. I will pull out my fucking all my linguistics class shit, and I will break this word down linguistically to prove to you that it's an
I
apricot.
don't want to talk about spaghetti or linguista.
It makes it funnier because his head is just the only thing visible.
I know it's like
He's lurking.
But also twerking.
not much anymore. So yeah, guys, have you heard of Little Tay?
Yo, that shit is.
Wait, take
I feel
it.
bad for the girl.
Free take
I
it.
feel bad for her. Like the shit
It's
that she's going through.
It's so sad.
Like, and she's been out of the media for a while too. So it was like out of nowhere for that to happen too. After everything she was going through before she was out of the media. And
Yeah.
she's only a child. Like the way people obsess over this child's life. Like, let her be a fucking normal child. Shit's fucked up.
No, and the fact that she literally they faked her death essentially to just get that name or the brand just reignited.
For the people that don't know what's going on with this, what's happening?
We should record like this every time.
I'm not gonna do it. This hurts my back so much.
All right, fucking grandpa.
Yeah.
Alright, dude, I'm fucking like 26. I'm gonna be 26.
Oh my goodness.
Deadass.
Yeah,
I'm
20,
old, bro.
26 fucking years after your retirement.
Grow,
Yeah.
grow up, eat some Taco Bell. All right.
Yo, have you guys had those their dipping tacos?
Not yet, dude. Not yet.
They're
Don't
pretty good. They're
stop.
pretty good.
I want to get one. So
The salsa with it too. Get the box. Get the dipping taco box because it comes
Ooh.
with a beefy 5-layer burrito and a chalupa, and it comes with the chips and the nacho cheese.
Keep talking.
Actually, I think it comes with 2 of the nacho cheeses because we had like 4.
It's nacho
And
cheese. Punk ass.
If you have salsa left over after the dipping taco, the
Put it on a titty.
beefy 5-layer burrito dipped in the salsa, I'm telling you that shit is fucking gas.
Put it in your car.
No change up, no curveball, nothing but fucking gas.
Put it in your car. You won't.
Yeah, do it.
I will.
Yeah, man.
Good thing my
Taco
car is solar powered.
False.
Have you guys seen the newest solar powered car actually?
They're gonna find a way
No.
to charge people off the sun.
No, seriously, like listen
No,
to this.
they're not
You know
gonna-
how long the range is for one charge of the solar power? 6 fucking miles.
Oh, I think I saw a video about that. But it's like it's an electric vehicle that also can be charged with solar power. So like you kind of get a couple extra miles out of it just driving.
Yeah,
or
you
having
get
it sit there in the
6
sun.
extra miles.
Oh my god.
And if you only have like daily commutes, like 10, 15 miles, like, you know, it'll kind of like help a little bit. It's not mainly solar powered. It's an electric vehicle. It just has an additional way to be like passively charged at all times. while the sun's out.
Because they can't figure out how to put a price on the sun.
That's the thing. That's why we should be so far ahead of like solar powered technology. I've preached on this in other podcasts, but the fact that we are so behind on solar powered technology is just proof in itself that the reason why we don't have it is because people can't profit off it.
Yeah, because you can't.
So this is
We should
my
be able to
call.
power things like out of piss by now. I should be able to like shit and power a car.
Well, I mean, that was essentially the water power car, dude. We could have just probably started pissing in that shit and then.
I want to be able to just like spit on like my phone and it's charged. Like,
See, everyone's so worried
Can't do that anymore.
yeah, I was wondering. I love we're gonna keep doing this for.
Everyone's so worried about gas and cars and vehicles, but you know, I'm trying to get to light transmission. So
I just want to be able to Dragon Ball Z light transmission over to planets.
I want to get to the point where I could like flick 3 seeds in the microwave and then it's like boom, a fucking medium rare fucking flaming yawn and 5-star meal.
One day we get to a point where we can have an extra horse on the buggy to carry my family across the middle of the country.
we should go back to horses.
I feel bad for the horses.
I feel like too many people would just be doing dumb, like, you know how people do dumb shit in cars. Like nobody was doing dumb shit in cars when cars were first invented. That's like a modern thing now. Like people nowadays, if everyone was riding horses, you know how many dumb things they would be doing. They'd be shooting up the fucking horse with steroids. Fucking
Horses
that's
love-
nos.
I feel like
Horses love that kind of companionship, though.
I feel like people just be fucking the horses.
Okay.
And
You
this
see?
in this day and age, people are just gonna be like,
Okay, but what's stopping
help.
them from doing it now? Is it
Get help.
there's not one like sitting on the side of the road.
Better help.
you think somebody can't sneak onto a fucking ranch and just do that? Like
Yeah, but that's the
everybody
thing.
knows you would fucking die in some
They're
way.
enclosed into the ranch. What I'm saying is like if everybody had horses instead of cars.
Hidden Valley.
Yo, horse theft would be through the roofs though. You just
What are those-
untie it and leave.
What are those people called? The Kia boys or whatever?
Oh
Where
yeah,
they were just stealing Kias.
they still do it. It's
No,
not
yeah,
as
they still.
common now, but
Yeah, I think they fixed a bunch of stuff, but
I think horses would be better.
horses would be dope.
Everything is too complicated
just-
now. I've said that, but
If like the government never would, but if they like paid for everyone to get like an addition built onto houses and stuff to like, the horse could have its own little like room connected to the house that you could like
there's a guy that
build companionship and feed it.
There's a guy that
I don't see how
that'd be
that's
cool.
gonna work in an apartment building. I live on the second floor.
Just Mm-hmm.
Instead of
The sun's bright as hell.
Instead of, can you imagine how much cooler the Earth would be if it wasn't all just blacktop and cement?
I don't know why we ever deviated from what the fucking Romans were doing with their roads and shit.
Cobblestone?
I just like the good old dirt path, the old beaten path.
That's fine.
man.
Well, no, I've heard about like the roads, like in Rome, a lot of this stuff that like is still standing from like all these ancient times. Just the type of materials was used. They didn't know at the time what it was doing, but like they were just I forgot what it was that was in like all of the, I guess, stone or whatever that they used. That when it cracks or gets wet, it like expands and then dries and solidifies. So it's almost like it's self-repairing.
Adrian, they don't even
So
like
that's how
to
it lasts.
fix potholes, let alone build stone roads. Okay, they can't even fill
I
in
know,
potholes.
The road behind my apartments hasn't been fixed in like 3-4 years, and it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, out here in Colorado, it's rough out here with the potholes. And it snows so much, and it's so bad, and they just are like, you know what, we'll get to this next year, because they just don't want to deal with it, because they just know it's going to inevitably crack again and get a pothole again.
I'll do crack again.
All right, we're not talking about this.
Again,
We're not talking about it.
the squid of the sea will not save you.
Why are you still so low, Gan?
Because I can't get to the flow. I'm telling y'all, Promised Land, Tennessee.
I'm telling y'all, solar punk is the way to go. First of all, we have this cool thing called trains. We can like build railroads above ground
Yeah.
and just have these motherfuckers going to anywhere that we want to go. High-speed rail systems.
Teleportate, like portals should have been a thing by now. Like
Yeah, Stargate.
you should be able to like commercially buy a portal, or like mini portals for like specific like food places. Like you type in a fucking order and then out the portal is fucking Wendy's.
Ooh, that doesn't sound sanitary.
Wendy's nuts go in your mouth.
I don't
Anyways.
think portals would be great.
Why?
Why
Because-
not?
Well, actually, I can see how that could be bad. Like,
If someone wants
You
to
could just-
off you, all of a sudden
Yeah.
you just disappear for
Yeah.
good. Oh, the portal just mishapped.
God, why are people so shitty? Why can't we
And
just
then-
have cool things without people using
and
them
then
for
the government
assassination?
would have to like regulate that to be like there would have to be a GPS tracker on you at every second of every day. Like,
There already is.
no, I love it, just like embedded into you, and it's like
Yeah.
they would have to figure out a way to be like there would be one incident where somebody gets kidnapped and then they couldn't find them, and then
You know what I
people would
think?
always portal through people's like houses and like go into their houses, steal
that'd
shit.
be crazy. That'd be nuts.
Somebody-
You're just
you know what
sitting
needs
there,
to
and then
happen?
somebody just fabricates from nothing. And oh, what's up, man?
Sorry, I took the wrong portal into your house.
For real shit though, what should happen, somebody out there should just, in full, easy details, for free, teach the internet how to build your own, like, tracker you can implant in the skin that, like, isn't fucking, accessible to other people, and we should start like
Because
be
companies,
like
anytime you
shipping
make
our
it,
kids.
You put it in your
So we can
email, and
always
they
be
have your
able to
social
find our
security
kids.
number.
Whoa.
No,
Not in like that kind of way, but like
What-
there's so much shit happening to kids and shit. Like I get nervous about eventually having a kid and stuff if anything happens. Like
This is what we were just talking about. We don't want to be chipped, Adrian.
okay, but not by the government, just by like a parent building it themselves and being the only person being able to track their kid.
It
If
sounds like
something
you're.
happens.
I mean, they already do that, and that's still like very
I'm
like
homeschooling. I don't even care.
problematic shit. Still,
I don't know. I'm spitballing here.
you're spitballing to.
Well, spit it right in the trash.
Yeah,
Oh, that wasn't sanitary.
that
didn't
was
actually
not
spit.
sanitary.
You did. I heard it.
No.
No.
Yep,
you-
it sounded very moist and.
Yeah, I'm good at that. See? Nothing's coming out.
For the audio listeners, he spit all over his dog. Call PETA right now.
First
Call PETA right now.
first off, don't call PETA. They suck. Second off,
Also,
bitches sleeping
good
in the
bread.
You asked for it. You put it on yourself. You know you shouldn't have
Now
spit
you're just
on your dog.
making up things. Now you're just straight lying.
Now I want an euro. Talk about all this.
Well,
people.
this is a chance for you, audio listeners. If you want the full story, watch the video version of this podcast.
Yeah.
But until then, call PETA right now.
PETA.
Have him bring me some bread.
The horse is back.
PETA. Adrian spit on his dog again.
Did you guys hear about
Shut the fuck up again. He's over here.
Did you guys
You
hear
can't
about
even-
what happened to one of the voice actors of King of the Hill?
Yeah, you died.
R.I.P. I forgot his name, but Dale. R.I.P. Dale.
You don't know Dale's name.
I don't know the voice actor's
You don't
name.
know Dale like that, man.
Pocket sand.
Yeah, just quote his most like famous quote.
Yeah,
God, dude. Are you even like a real King of the Hill fan?
I haven't watched it in a while, but I used to watch it
One of the episodes I'll never
back
forget is
when it wasn't streaming and we had DirecTV.
Boomhauer tried to kill a panda in its enclosure. That was awesome. Cartoon Network's
yeah.
shutting down. That's pretty sad.
No,
What?
it's not.
They closed their doors. That's already a thing, Adrian. It already happened. Have you not heard about this?
I've been seeing like a bunch of videos with a tweet apparently from Cartoon Network, and it's always a slideshow on TikTok, and it's always like, we have a code on Temu for you to get free stuff, which is obviously not fucking real. Also, by the way, you guys should probably not use Temu anymore.
That's where I got my Amber. Thing.
We were talking about it. Just use PayPal or like a credit card.
I never put my card into it, so I'm not worried.
If some sketchy shit does happen, you can just delete it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have heard Temu is like selling people's information to the black market.
Dude, that's what everyone is doing nowadays.
Everybody's doing it.
Yeah, seriously.
There's
Everyone's like,
so I actually just got a
man.
letter from my health insurance today saying there was a fucking data breach, and I was just like,
and that's your health
If-
insurance.
and that's my health insurance. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? You guys have all of my information, and you're just letting it slip through your fingers.
The thing is, like, I still don't get what the information even is being used for. Like, what information are they stealing and putting on the black market?
It's for like identity theft, and it's for people to just open up credit cards and like just buy shit, username and likeness or whatever to get shit. And then one day my kidney's gonna be for sale. Hopefully it's graded 10, PSA 10.
Yeah, not me.
No. I'm like a PSA, like, -2.
They call me S tier, so
Well, that's pretty good, isn't it?
no,
They don't call you that.
You got S tier kidneys, bro.
no, definitely not.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I got
Gannon, your head is just in the corner of the screen.
First off, because I know already that your liver, with all the drinking we used to do, our livers
Well, I never drank
shot.
a sip in my life, actually. So that's crazy. I don't even know. That's not even.
I can't
dude.
recount how many times we were drunk and you had a bottle of Jameson in your hand and we were like, I love you, man. You're my best friend.
No, it's
Liar.
definitely fake.
Yeah, that was a lie.
Yeah.
That was a lie and a half.
Fabrication.
I'm pretty sure I have a fucking video of that. No, I have a video of us going, you're drunk as shit, and you're like, salute. We're taking shots somewhere.
Well, Gannon just used reverse curse technique and healed his kidney and liver. So
Yeah.
I gotta start watching the new season.
me and Shiloh just started watching it, and the animation, dude, is so
I know, I've seen a couple
fucking
clips.
good.
I want to see it. I've been watching a lot of. I'm on the last season of Seven Deadly Sins.
I mean, fuck,
Good joke.
7 deadly frames.
Boo.
Yeah.
That's what they say. What are you talking about?
Chase, did you even watch it?
I did.
Who says that?
Everybody. Literally, like, the last few seasons are just,
Who's
like,
everybody?
butt cheeks
Is
for
Discord
the
model?
animation.
Some Discord.
Oh,
Yeah.
because you're talking about the animation. The animation
Yeah.
even isn't that bad.
It's...
I haven't seen a change in like Escanor's cruel sons that he throws.
I
out.
always
animation
post
looks
that-
dope for it.
I always post the screenshot of, like, one of the frames of the anime, and it just looks busted as hell. Not
You can
saying
find that
like
with
oth-
any anime.
Yeah,
though.
I mean like any anime, but it's just like it's so consistently like not good.
You're
Chase,
so
you're
consistently
just
not
born with a
good.
little bit of hater in you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's me.
Unless it's AOT.
No, in the last episode, I was even kind of like talking down on the last season, how it's just kind of like
See?
I feel like they rushed into it.
Born with some hater in you.
Okay, well that's literally what I was just saying.
The Founding Titan looks terrible. I will say.
Oh wait, I'm still halfway through season
That
4.
looks so.
Don't spoil it.
Oh.
Don't spoil shit.
How am I farther
We
in
have to-
AOT than you?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
How was Ganon?
I
Because
despise
Ganon
it.
finished it.
me and Sarah stopped watching it forever ago,
I
and
hate
then
watched it.
we've just started watching other animes.
Do yourself a favor and finish it. Or I guess you can wait, because the newest season, the last season, hopefully will be out this month.
They could have done so much better with the Founder. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna say anything else, but that looks terrible.
Like the final Founder Titan, right?
Like what?
Like Eren at the end. Yeah.
Don't say anymore.
It's not spoiling anything. It's just like... I'm sure he's probably seen it too, because...
No, I haven't seen anything. I skipped past anything except for one thing I saw about apparently Hanj was like cutting down. I think that was on.
That was on a
IG.
podcast.
Yeah, it was on the podcast.
We were just
Yeah.
talking about it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm still high, so you know.
No,
On the
you're
job,
Adrian.
really.
All right,
God.
blame fucking Ganon. He was like, take a blinker.
That was off the record. Yeah, that was off the record. Like, obviously, you're the one who's currently intoxicated on the
Okay.
podcast.
I bet you smoked before you came on too.
I didn't. I'm actually like pretty hungover, to be honest.
Oh, so you just come into your job hungover?
Yeah.
Wow.
Coming to work
Well,
hungover.
It's better than coming to the podcast.
Coming.
It's better than coming on the podcast. Subscribe to the
I come
OnlyFans.
to the podcast.
Anyways, do you guys want to? I have this power system draft. Do you guys want to do?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So it's power systems. So like it's just anime power systems or manga power systems. I would say we do 2 or 3. What are you guys thinking?
Like the whole anime? Power
Yeah,
system?
the whole anime power system. Yeah.
Oh, that's very convoluted.
So essentially, you would just say like the anime, and then that power system.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think we can?
Wait, a power system from the anime?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
however however it works, like.
And
You
it's,
just say like Naruto's power system, or like Jujutsu
and
Kaisen's power system.
is it the strongest? Are we doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or no, maybe not, because I guess like you can't really do that with other. I would just say like the best power systems, or your favorite. Where would you rank the power systems? And yeah, but we would. You can't obviously take whoever says whatever, so it just goes in that order.
I understand. I get it.
And then
Because I already know that
audience will
Chase would have
decide-
said Dragon Ball Z. I already knew it.
Absolutely not. What are you talking?
If it's based on power.
Well, yeah, obviously power.
I feel like each ranking one, looking back, like you picked some kind of Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong.
The swordsman when you picked Trunks.
Yeah. Well, that was I couldn't think of other swordsmen.
I think the first.
Well, you took
pick
out like
Goku, too.
9. Yeah, just strongest. I also picked Saitama. So.
Still think he would just get waxed by Gojo, like in a second.
Saitama, he's literally okay. We're not getting into it. We're not.
Can't punch
Can't
infinity.
Physically punch him.
Have you guys not seen? Even in the latest season of Jujutsu Kaisen, he gets fucked up
That was
by a
prequel.
non.
It's prequel.
Well, even in the newest stuff.
Well, that was prequel.
No, it's not. The manga right now.
Oh my gosh, this guy.
Sukuna is fucking up Gojo.
That's. And what is Sukuna's name?
Plot armor.
The king
Is
of all
what-
curses.
Yeah, plot
or
armor.
whatever?
Okay, and what happened to Gojo in the prequel? He got fucked up, and he still had his unlimited power. He got fucked up by a non-cursed user.
But he got
a guy who can't use cursed energy. He got fucked up.
But then he became enlightened after that.
But I mean, he still had limitless. He still had limitless. Still had the power where if you come close to him, you can't hit him. He still got fucked up. He still almost died.
Okay.
He had to use reverse curse technique to heal himself.
Whatever.
Okay, let's start with his power.
Saitama's
system.
not
I already
like
know you're
that.
gonna pick Demon Slayer, fucking
No, absolutely
Chainsaw
not.
Man.
Absolutely not. Yeah, you guys don't know what I'm gonna pick. Should I go first? Should I go first, or
let's determine the order here.
Okay.
Who's going? Chase, you can go first.
I can go first, and this again. I want to go second. Adrian, fuck you, go last.
Yeah, Chase and me. Go ahead,
All right,
Chase.
are we doing 3 picks or 2 picks?
We'll do 3. We'll do 3.
Okay, so I'll go first, then Hunter.
Oh, so we're doing specific people.
No, Nen
No.
is the power system.
Oh, I've never seen Hunter x Hunter.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Magic Black Clover.
Solid too.
Or anti-magic, depending.
Just the magic system, I guess.
I think you guys all expected this. I'm gonna say
One Piece.
One Piece.
Gum fruit.
A gum devil fruit. Hockey.
There's so
Or
much.
does-
There's
Does
so
hockey
much.
is hockey and the devil fruits like separate power systems though?
Are we doing one specific power system or?
Well, I mean,
just
are
the-
they all together technically?
Well,
are
hockey is
they
its own
separate?
thing, and devil fruits is its own thing. But like, both are used.
I think they're separate, honestly.
They are separate. Yeah, I guess.
I
But
would
I'm
say
gonna say devil fruits because
Okay.
the ability to awaken devil fruits surpasses like hockey, and hockey usually is what's used to is used against
Okay.
devil fruits.
Okay.
Specifically, like Loki is. So I'm gonna say devil fruits in One Piece.
You're going devil fruit. Okay, then you go next.
I'm gonna say
Hockey.
the power system in Bleach. I'll go that route.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna pick.
It's your
Great.
turn.
Now I'm back to. I'm glitching. Dang,
NPC
dude.
head ass.
Yeah, I haven't gotten reboot in a while. Dang, dude. That just took all of it.
Bleach is solid.
Yeah, I was legitimately going to say that. Spiritual pressure.
Bankai.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all so cool, and they're like individual to the user. It's so dope.
I really like individual, power systems. Like Nen is very like specific to the individual.
Yeah. There's like the different types of Nen.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'll just do a fun one. Avatar. Last Airbender power system. That's pretty fun.
Okay.
That's
bending
fun.
techniques.
I was
Yeah.
gonna fucking pick that too. You.
No way.
Really?
That was gonna be my third pick. I didn't think anybody was gonna think of it. Oh, it's my turn.
It is.
I will go. Jujutsu Kaisen, the curse system.
Obviously.
Obviously, it's such a cool power system.
It is. It is. I like it.
fucking love it. And with my last pick, Naruto.
Okay. You didn't
Chakra.
pick. You didn't pick my last one.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'll just do My Hero power system.
Okay, I was considering that.
I was thinking
Quirk.
that too, actually.
I'll go with Quirk.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go for my last one. The psychic abilities in Mob Psycho.
Okay.
It's a little
It's a
mid.
good third.
It's a mid one, honestly. Only Mob is like the best like psychic user, and then you look at everybody else, and it's like they're
Oh.
kind of mid.
Dude. No. Okay. Honorable mention. Fire Force.
Free agent. Oh,
Fire Force.
Because it's all fire based.
Pyrokinetics.
Yeah, but they
Benimaru is a fucking
Oh,
animal.
okay, yeah. Benimaru is him. Benimaru
The only
is him.
person who's a second and third gen. He can control the fire he creates. He just be fucking people up. He just be throwing hands. He beats the shit out of people. Like, beats the ever living fuck out of them.
And it has one of the coolest sounds in all of anime history.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Oh my god, that was crisp. I watched that like 4 times.
Oh yeah. Anytime it comes up on my feed, I watch it like a couple
I
times.
put the volume all the way up.
I say, You know what I mean?
Do we do an extra one since Ganon did?
I was just throwing it out there.
I want
Honorable
to throw
mention?
an honorable mention, but I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to think too. I'm trying to think of another one. I'm trying to just think of animes and like, would I see myself in that?
Yeah.
Because of course Ganon took Avatar. That's like honestly one of the goated
You know what?
power systems.
My honorable mention, the power system in Plunderer.
I have not seen that, but I do want
I
to.
With the
don't know.
whole, like, the star ratings and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
pretty interesting one.
Elaborate.
From what I remember, you have like a certain like star rating, and you can like battle people for the stars, and like if you get dropped in like 0 or below 0, like you basically get dragged to like the underworld. Like these hands just come out and they like drag you down. But like there's these group of people, and they have like theirs is like negative, like the main character is like negative 999, but like he has like an ace or something like that. It's I haven't watched much of it, but it's interesting from what I remember.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go watch that. I'm gonna have to rewatch that.
I have a couple. Would we consider Pokemon, like the world of Pokemon, like its own power system?
I mean, I don't know, because it's just like
There's just little creatures in the world, yeah, but it's like you have the ability to
Enslave
catch them, enslave them, and use them to battle against their will.
It's just glorified cockfights.
Where? Don't do that shit here, Adrian.
What, safe sex?
Nope. We are here.
Safe sex pays checks.
Wicked sex pays child support. Anyways, Gannon is having some technical difficulties and looks like he will not be joining us for the remainder of the episodes. So
Just keeps happening.
just keeps happening. Riverside, this is my fucking call out. I'm paying for your goddamn service, and you keep fucking shit up. This shit is not working. If you want to reach out to me, I'm putting you on blast here and now. If you want to reach out and try and make amends, that would be cool. But
Yeah. Fix your shit.
until then, you are public enemy number uno. So
Number 2.
who's number 1?
Wendy Williams.
What'd she do?
She's just an awful human being in general.
I don't know much about her.
The one thing that ticked me off about her, through all the things she's said and done, is she pulled up a picture of some rapper who was from like TikTok or whatever, and was like asking like the crowd what they think about him, and then mentioning how she has more followers before saying he's dead, and was like, she was basically putting herself on a pedestal above this person who's dead. Like, I do have more Instagram followers, and like, fuck you, Wendy Williams. Fuck you, Wendy Williams.
She looks kind of busted now too. Isn't that
She's very busted. She's very busted. She looks like she's melting.
It's like, I mean, obviously, like, we shouldn't like talk bad about somebody how they look, but it's like if you're just kind of like a shitty human, it's kind of warranted.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Yeah.
we have an interview. We have an interview.
I have a story. So I don't know if any of you guys out there recall the Barracks Bunny story or episode that we had. Just talking about what a Barracks Bunny is and stuff.
I didn't know.
I had somebody reach out to me and had a little interview, and they told me about a Barracks Bunny. They personally know about many of their antics. So let me just jump right into this. So starting in 2018 is when this person knew the Barracks Bunny.
Yeah.
And from January of 2019 to this year is when like all of these antics were happening. Before, getting to the story, this chick is a pathological liar.
Okay.
This Barracks Bunny.
Love it.
She's from Lakeside, which is like a poor Santee, and for people who are not in the San Diego area, Santee is called Clantee because it's a little races out there. So Lakeside is just the poor version of that. Her own dad is tired of her shit. Back in November of last year, she was going around saying she was a Marine. She never joined. She always says she's going to join, but she doesn't. The pandemic's the only thing that stopped her Barracks Bunny activities, so at least we know she gave some shits about the fucking COVID.
Yeah.
And she's only had, throughout all of these antics, she's only had 2 serious relationships. One of them with a dude in the Navy, one of them with a dude in the Marines. So starting back whenever, I don't have exact dates for all of it, it's just like a timeline of things. She was going on dates with Marines. She has a cop bunny fetish.
So she sleeps around with cops.
She has a fetish for wanting to sleep with cops. Scoliosis too, so she's apparently not even an attractive person. I said about the stolen valor, she can never join because of her scoliosis. And she just fucks everyone.
Not everyone, but people
She
on the
fucks-
base.
She fucks everyone she tries to. Apparently, it started getting worse. Like on Snapchat, she was always posting at bases, somehow always getting onto base, despite like it's not known whether any of her family is military, but my source doesn't think so. So she's always at bases somehow. She's always posting in tight jeans and boots because she's also one of those apparently buckle bunnies who has a fetish for wanting to sleep with cowboys and shit.
So, there's bunnies. Where's the name bunny come from? Oh, because they fuck a lot? Bunnies fuck?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the first time. So there's all these different variation of bunnies.
Mm-hmm. There's cop bunny, barracks bunny, fucking... Yeah. And she was staying with the Marine on base for like a month and a half straight. Very recently, she apparently said some dude had raped her, but it's questionable because every single person was like, that didn't happen, you were just mad that he didn't want to have sex with you. So that's all questionable.
Allegedly.
Whether that's true or not. It's all alleged. This is speculation that she was tag teamed by a couple Marines. She'll be at all of these places where a lot of people in the military will hang out in San Diego, and she'll hit on taken Marines right in front of their girlfriend. She almost got stabbed and beat the and
got this shit beat out of her.
Yeah, she almost got stabbed for that, and she also, a different time, almost got the shit beat out of her for that. And then she eventually did sleep with somebody who had a girlfriend. This is a true thing that is known, that she was dating one of the two relationships she had. He was a Marine corporal, and she was dating him and then fucked his staff sergeant.
What?
Recently was defending the Pendleton sexual assault case, like saying like the chick, like she lied on Tinder, like blah blah blah, like
I don't. What's the?
They found
Pendleton.
They found a 13-year-old girl in the Marines' room, and she was staying there for like over a week. I think it was like a week. She was 13. Yeah. Apparently the dude met her on Tinder, whatever. But even then, like, it's a 13-year-old. How do you not know?
Yeah. How do you not know?
But yeah, and that's because she's very hardcore conservative, and she constantly goes over the line with things, which is the reason why she was defending that case. And not really a barracks bunny antic, but she babysits kids, I think, for like a job, or like specifically is the babysitter for one family's kids, and she constantly claims the dog as her own.
And this is all somebody like you knew, or like...
This is my source knows this person like personally.
Yeah, and you knew the source.
And yeah, I'm friends with the source.
But you've never met this person.
I've never met this barracks bunny, no.
And is this like an average occurrence for the bunnies of the barracks?
I think so, because she did give me another story. Let's see.
We did recently talk about like barracks bunnies are like just super, like they happen all the time.
Yeah. No, this story actually wasn't. She gave me a couple stories. I was like, whoa, you don't gotta interview me. I don't gotta interview you for all these fucking things. I just want the barracks bunny story. But yeah, barracks bunnies are they're not uncommon, but they're not too common. But it's in like that weird middle, because like, from my experience, like thinking back, there was a lot of people who weren't in the military who were always on base, like always at parties, like always drinking with people. Like I had dated a chick for like a week who was definitely a barracks bunny. Like,
oh, so you were a barracks bunny as well?
No. I mean, I lived at the barracks. I wasn't a barracks bunny. I dated this chick for a week. She was crazy as shit.
But you were at the barracks fucking like a bunny.
We're not going to go into specifics here.
Alleged. It's all alleged.
It's all alleged here.
But my definition...
I've had encounters with barracks bunnies before. Like, they're always there. They're always with different groups of people. That it's like, how do you know these people? Oh, you only know these people because you are constantly on base, meet people to bring you on base, and just, you know. do barracks bunny shit.
Yeah, that's wild, especially with the whole kid thing.
Yeah, military is shit.
The military.
And-
why do they let people on base that aren't in the military?
Well, because there's, it's kind of, I don't know how to explain why they do. I mean, a lot of the times people do bring like family and stuff.
On the base?
Yeah, like I brought my parents on.
I
the
thought
base before.
I thought it's like just so like you don't want the public in military
No,
establishments.
I took my parents on a tour of our ship. They met my chief. They met one of the dudes I went to boot camp with. Like, took them up to the bridge. Because there's not a lot of like top secret things you're just gonna find out in plain view. And to get into any of the top secret information, there's like several fucking layers of boundaries that a normal civilian is not gonna be able to get through. So,
I don't know. That still is like, if there's a gate, is there a gate?
yeah, and you like they don't let them on by themselves. You have to escort them. Like, somebody in the military has to bring them onto base.
That's so.
And they're supposed to be like their escort, and so they're supposed to be with them at all times while they're on base. Which
Oh, so you're an
obviously doesn't always
escort.
happen. It's basically like not like
You're an you're an escort, and she's the barracks bunny. This is all making so much sense.
yeah. And there's a higher level pimp.
Yeah, dude. Is that the sergeant?
Yeah, it's staff sergeant.
There we go.
But yeah,
There's
that's
all
a-
levels to this stuff. But yeah,
Yeah, there's barracks bunnies. They exist, and they're out there, and they continue their antics for years.
yeah. Get a
Years.
life. And also, don't defend pedophilia. Also, that's
Yeah,
not cool.
that's a no-no. That's a no-no for sure.
Allegedly, she was alleged, but not very cash money. But yeah,
Not cash money.
not very much. So, but yeah, we're getting to the end. Thank you for interviewing that person for that.
Oh yeah, it took forever. 'Cause
Yeah,
I kind of forgot.
That barracks bunny story was, or the podcast episode was, quite a bit ago. What was
Yeah,
it? What was
it took a minute.
Yeah.
It took back and forth. People get busy. People forget.
And then when we do the podcast, we just kind of wing it most of the time, and then we just never get to actual topics that we have listed.
So, some of the best episodes were born from winging it.
Some of the best incidents in history came from winging it.
You think the first person who milked a cow knew what he was doing?
No, absolutely.
Just winging
he was
it.
horny as fuck. I bet. Honestly, like there's no way.
You think the first soccer game was like planned? Nah, they just
Winged
were
it.
winging it until it was established.
You think sliced bread just happened? No, somebody was like, "Oh, let me cut this in little pieces." Winged it
before I sell it?
before I sell
Yeah.
it.
This country, I mean, we were just fucking winging it
We were
since the Constitution.
We were just trying to go find a faster way to China, and then guess what? Or Asia. We found a whole other continent.
and then rebelled, and then we're just like, we're America. Let's wing it from here.
Yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of 20-something-year-olds draft up a constitution, and that's just how we live and breathe nowadays.
I mean, I feel like that system works a lot better. I think 20-year-olds now should be making laws.
And ripping bongs. No, I'm just, yeah.
New executive order: every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern, mandatory countrywide bong rips. Every citizen is born
Chaos.
with a social security card and a pack of raw papers.
Everybody gets a social security card and the right to party.
Starting in 6th grade, everyone will start learning the benefits of cannabis and natty lights.
Yeah, fuck cursive. We're gonna just start teaching hieroglyphics and
This country needs a fucking PC principal.
yeah. Well, obviously we need like a president who's with the shits. Honestly,
We need a president that was born after like 1970. You know,
yeah. Still, that's pretty old.
1980 maybe. You know,
Oh, wait.
put a nice young healthy 40-something-year-old that like gives a shit. You know.
Yeah, and who's not just like a politician for life.
Yeah. And then do away with lobbying.
Nightmare. Throw me in the wolves, man, and they'll come back pregnant. Tell you what.
Throw me to the wolves, I'll come back covered in wolf cum.
Throw me to the wolves, and they'll become kittens in my Discord server.
There's two wolves inside of me.
And they're both asexual.
And they won't stop kissing.
We're at time. Do you want to close this out?
Yeah. Do you have anything you need to say to the people?
Yes and no. I'm just kidding. Yes, I do. I want to thank everybody. Thank you so much for 100 YouTube subscribers.
Oh yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. Unnecessary. Come on, Adrian, please. I'm hungover, and it's finally actually starting to like affect me. The loud noises and this fucking light outside, it keeps like honestly hurting my eyes, and I'm like,
you're not enjoying the golden hour?
Not real. It's definitely not golden hour. It's piss fuck you hour. You know, it's bright as fucking piss. My piss especially. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding. No, I'm just kidding. But am I? Anyways, thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. We've really been pushing ourselves this past few months on YouTube, especially with the video podcast and everything. We wanted to bring a new element to the podcast, and you know, with the addition of Something Original Studios, we're happy to be making new content coming very, very soon. I've just been hella busy. Everybody else has been hella busy. But yeah, we've been talking about other shows, especially coming soon. We're coming out with a sports show content for you guys. Woo! And it's going to be a little something different than what we normally talk about and do on the actual podcast. But yeah, we're excited for it. And yeah, if you guys like sports, but we'll also be doing other shows and stuff in the future. Excited for the future of the podcast and, you know, the content that we're going to be creating.
Yeah. The sports thing, that's probably mostly going to be me, and I'm also going to be covering our Something Original Fantasy Football League. It's going to be a little more exciting this year. Before the season ends, I am going to save up, and personally, I've already told other people in the league that I'm going to get a trophy for our league.
Well, we should pull it. We should just be like, hey, Venmo.
Well,
$20.
also, we're also doing a pool. I'm thinking like $20 for a pot for the winner. So, getting this league a little more serious.
Yeah.
I'm also going to be covering a little bit of my brother's league because I'm in that league. In that league, it's $125 a person. It's 12 of us.
Oh, shit.
So it's a nice trophy, nice pot of money. So I'll cover a little bit of that too. Trey also is going to be eventually having his anime show, so we'll be popping in there with him. I'll probably be there a lot for that too.
Popping up or popping out?
Popping pussy.
Same.
But yeah, thank you all for like all the support. You know, like Jay said, 100 subscribers. It's not big for a lot of people, but for us, being more serious with the video, it's big for us because it's progression.
We've been doing this for 2 years, and we just never really focused on YouTube. We were more focused on like the podcast element of the show, but I think now like rerouting our focus to YouTube, and we've just been really kicking ass these past few months. It's obviously showing that we wanted to do that, and we did it. And
shout out YouTube Shorts.
Shout out YouTube Shorts. Honestly, they're fucking killing it. And also new format coming soon with the podcast. I'm just gonna break them up. Obviously the full episode will still be available on YouTube, but I'm gonna break them up into little pieces as well, bite-sized pieces for you guys, if you will. And yeah, I think that'll help. And
Okay.
they say once you hit your 100, the million comes right after. So.
Hey, if it keeps me out of conventional 9-to-5 work.
That's the dream, brother. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys. Sorry Gannon couldn't stay on for the last 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, technical difficulties.
And Riverside still open invitation to fix your shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Oh, also one more thing. Shout out to the Great Wizard Guild Discord server. Giving some support there with the potty.
Yeah, thank you guys for the support. We've noticed the last one of the last episodes kind of blew up. And we should start our own Discord. I think that's smart.
You have one.
We do, but nobody runs it or does anything with it, and I don't want to do it.
We'll work on it eventually.
Okay. And we have our own subreddit also, if you guys want to just come hang out with there. I don't ever manage that either, so.
And we have a TikTok.
We have a TikTok. We have YouTube Shorts and Patreon. Wait, we didn't plug. We didn't do the plug. You can.
That's usually Gannon.
You can find us on all streaming platforms. I'm talking Spotify, Apple Podcasts. It's been so long since I've done it. You can find it
YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast.
And we also have the Patreon, and it's only $3 a month.
$3.
Trace, cuatro, cinco, seis. No, I'm just kidding. Just trace. Dollar pesos a month. And with that, it's just fully support based. You guys don't have to pay to see any of our exclusive stuff, but on the Patreon, you have immediate access to Next Caller and Gannon's book, Death Our Friend, and more content to come.
Yeah. Give us your money.
If you want.
No. Give us your money.
Give us your social security numbers, too. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't. Don't.
Give me your soul. Sell your soul to me for $3.
Honestly, we could do that. We could just be like, hey, sign this and give us your soul, and we take good care of it. We're like a bank.
Yeah, I'll feed it.
We reinvest it.
I'll cuddle it.
We'll put it into corpses of in local cemeteries. We'll just feed it fragments of your soul, and then hopefully one day it'll turn into a profit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, did you have anything else, Adrian?
No, I think that's all. That's all the time we have for you guys. Thank you always for tuning in. My name is Adrian,
and I'm Ricky Sanchez.
And Gann was present.
And I was and will always be Gannon, the super stinky, smelly man that always comes on the podcast. Wow, did you guys hear that? Gannon was just right here. He just chimed in for
great outro, Gannon.
Yeah, that was weird. But yeah, thanks guys. Peace out.
Deuces.